How about production volume variance under variable costing?
We don't consider it
Ah,
because it's already in the fixed manufacturing. We're taking all the sum of the fixed cost.
exactly. There is no production volume variance. You can have a volume variance when or fixed variable cost could of course differ between actuals and standard. But this was not assumed in our exercise here. The only reason for a variance was the production volume variance. And this is not relevant for variable costing because fixed costs are considered in the income statement anyhow. So no production volume variance required here, and this makes the income statement simpler than under absorption costing. And you are welcome to raise any questions, please.
What was the ending inventories?
If you look here, closing stock is 2,000 in year 1 and 500 in year 2. This was in the presentation.
Yeah, sure, but I need the currency, like the amount. How much is it worth?
Under variable cost or under
The
absorption?
absorption cost. I'm
Cái
not
này
quite
viết
sure.
theo
I'm
cái
looking
này
at
có gì
the
Bạn
full
này viết theo cái
manufacturing cost and
trình tự gì đấy, không giống cái này.
How do you calculate the value of closing stock in year 1?
I did it with 53.5
Yeah.
plus 2, but
And y plus 2?
that's my question.
Okay.
But so it's only multiplied with the full manufacturing cost and not any variable cost.
In this case, we had variable cost for selling. Yeah,
Okay.
and selling costs are not part of product cost. Product cost, what you show in your inventories, is only product cost. Cost related to manufacturing,
Bạn này,
not selling.
bạn này làm không
Okay.
giống cái
Because
bảng
I
này của
was a
thầy
little
à?
bit confused about the wording here in the sheet.
Bạn ấy tự chỉ
Okay,
ra.
what did you what confused you?
The wording in
Bạn
all
ấy làm
was
không giống cái
and
bảng đấy.
the wording in the other examples
rồi.
that you have in the sheet.
Giống lông mày.
Like it was a contribution margin,
Làm gì?
costs, fixed
Bạn làm gì có
manufacturing
cái dòng
costs,
này?
fixed sale of
I have differentiated
cái dòng này
between
là bằng không.
manufacturing
Đối với
and
variable nó
the
không có
selling.
variant.
confusing me.
Không có
Okay,
chia
yes,
nó ra.
complexity
Hay
increases.
là bạn nó bỏ luôn cái dòng đó.
Thank you.
Yes.
Because
Khi
here
có
we
thêm
take
cái dòng
full
variant. Mình phải ít sốt thêm dòng.
Hello? Hello? How can we help you?
Management issues, strategy, and innovation.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Sorry. So, the numbers are perfect. Let us shortly explain variable costing income statements again. So, no production volume variance. You consider the full manufacturing cost in the income statement of the year. You have fixed non-manufacturing cost and you have variable selling or cost, non-manufacturing cost, which relate to units sold in the assumption. So, selling cost. And that makes income statements different. So you have a difference between variable and absorption costing in both periods. Any questions to this calculation? So let me summarize and conclude the lecture. Thank you. Thank you very much. Variable and absorption costing lead to the same net income only under the assumption that units produced are equal to units sold. When you produce more than you sell, as we have assumed for the first period, then net income under absorption costing is higher than under variable costing, because you take parts of the fixed manufacturing cost to the balance sheet, and only parts of fixed manufacturing cost flow through the income statement. If it's the other way around, meaning you sell more than you produce, then it's just the opposite. Absorption costing net income is lower than under variable cost. And this makes it interesting. And we are going to explain the variances between these two concepts next week. I would like to ask you to go over exercise 717 until next week. Normally we don't discuss those exercises in class. This is ideally done in the tutorial, but it helps you to check whether you have understood the two concepts. It's an easy exercise. Go over it, and we can double check. And if there is anybody who volunteers to give the tutorial, welcome to contact me. Please.
Where is that exercise sign?
On Moodle.
Moodle.
It is on the
I found it.
column of today. So, see you next week. I feel still in a small